Alright, welcome back everybody to Let's Play. I don't know why I always have trouble remembering the name of this game. Spongebob Squarepants, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the Game Boy. So, last episode I finished up Rock Bottom and version to play, which is basically just desert, I guess. Anyways. So our next level is not an actual level, it happens to be a fun little mini-game. Every single chapter, you will notice, is divided into 2 levels, then a mini-game, then another level, then something even more special. So to the mini-game. They're not that hard. You need to know what you're doing, but... Boots! This is why I want to do this chapter first. These boots are the most useful thing in the game. Anyways, now if I'm holding the right trigger, I can run. I also jump higher, which is also incredibly useful. Now, the thing about this minigame is that... the thing about any minigame actually in this game is that you need to do it perfectly. If there's some kind of... He's shielding, he's using tactics. Well, I guess I'll show you the failure thing. I can usually do this one on the first try, but oh well. Sometimes the computer just gets too smart. But yes, after this minigame, we'll actually use this item outside of this minigame. As you can see, I just have to do little robots with bubbles to make them several after patties. There we go. You might have to actually, like, take care to aim if 2 of them are really close to each other, which is what made me fail last time. And then Plankton just kind of falls through the floor. Also, something that always weirds me out is that Mr. Krabs has different nose colors in his portrait and in his actual full sprite. Alright, so, man, I don't like this place, but whatever, it's not the worst. You might have noticed that there's this big thing up top of the screen. Now, if you press left trigger, we can sit through items. Now we have these boots equipped, we jump higher, for one. No, apparently crouching makes you talk Mr. Krabs. I guess it's because it makes my hitbox wider. Krabby Patty Chili. Yes, this is incredibly useful. And you don't really see how useful it is in this particular level, because this level is designed with this in mind. But there's probably no benefit to coming down here, actually. But, for one, you can just move around more quickly, which is nice. The platform is also easier, so I don't have as many issues than we did with places like Rock Bottom, because we can jump higher now. And because these levels can actually be completed almost any... because the chapters, at least, can be completed in any order. Is anything down here? Ah! Always check everywhere. Because the chapters can always be completed in any order, any given level can always be completed without any items. Or at least, except for the 3rd level in chapter, which will usually require you to at least at one point use the item that you get during the chapter. And unfortunately, can't get up here, so... Oh, duh. And they land on my head. So apparently, for some reason, Mr. Squidward, whenever he shoots, or whenever he shoots. Whenever he, oh, that's nice. Plays his clarinet, it acts like a strong bubble on the entire screen. The one downside to these, oh god, boots I notice is that it's kind of hard to time blowing bubbles. Speaking of timing, that was perfect for killing me. A trick to get jellyfish to be where you want them to be when you want them to be there is to just keep blowing bubbles on them, like make the bubble pop and then run the bubble at them, because after a bubble pops, they will still, that jellyfish will still stay stationary for a short amount of time. By the way, a little exploit is this underwear always reappears, so you can easily get all your health back. I hate this room, by the way. Oh, that's nice. Reason being, I guess I'll go up here, and that there's wind. Well, two things. Wind, and these collapsing platforms on the trees take forever to reappear. It makes it really hard to stay on floaty bubbles, though, sometimes. And some jumps cannot, there's a lot of jumps that cannot really be made unless the wind's blowing in your particular direction. Which doesn't sound that bad, but then you have to take into account that, which doesn't sound that bad, but then you have to take into account that the platforms will disappear if you stay on them for too long, so you can get screwed out of being on a platform. Or so you can just get completely screwed out of a jump. Anyways, Jellyfish Rodeo, again. I'll be finding the Jellyfish Rodeo for at least most of the levels. This one has 500 coins as well, 500 balloons. Which of course is wonderful because that means I get up to 5 extra lives, most likely just 4. By the way, if it looks like a jellyfish, you're going to hit a jellyfish, you can manipulate your speed to dodge it by just going more quickly. Darn it! Missed one. Then I can just lower my standards and shoot for 80 and 700. Bah. The worst thing about getting hurt, I think, isn't actually like running out of health and getting booted out of the minigame, at which point you just don't get any extra underwear or lives from the game. I think the worst part is actually that you end up missing points as a result. I just want to call them coins. That's basically what they are. They function as coins. Collectible gold, circular things. They're strewn throughout levels in a platformer. Darn it, I missed 2. Or 4. Okay. It's like a 4 1-up, so it's wonderful. Anyways. There are lots of jumps that we can now make that we're not usually supposed to be able to make. Oh god, that was weird. In other levels. So life will be easier, and jumps that we are supposed to be able to make will be, in most cases, even easier to make now that we have these boots as well. Or if we're just feeling impatient, we can just, God, I hate this right here. The wind in this area is really strong. It's really hard to stay on this bubble. But you do have to come up here. Like I keep saying, always check every single little nook and cranny you can, because even if you don't care about 100%, darn it, because it may happen to be that there's a key in the most weird of places. Nothing up here. There. And a health refill, like usual. I don't know why they implemented that with the customers. I guess they pay you in underwear or something. It's kind of creepy. But, whatever. It's of benefit to us. But, see, one annoying thing about the boots is that, in some areas, if you try to run, as you enter them, because of the running sprite being wider than your walking sprite, you will sometimes trigger the, like, next room event if you're found to be too close to it. What's down here again? Nothing of my interest. I know everything of my interest, in fact. I do want to be here. Now, I did rehearse this level just earlier today, along with a couple others. So I do know what to do for most things. And there's one really annoying treasure chest in this area too. What? There we go. Now, I don't think that sprinting before jumping actually makes you jump any further, sadly. By the way, like you saw Squidward do earlier, you can actually hit these things with strong bubbles, and they will come down. Oh, come on. Stop dying. Dude, I was interrupted by saying, do be aware that in certain areas in this level you will encounter snowballs that just kind of drop from the ceiling for no apparent reason, and they will hurt you. Oh, well, there's a life staying here, but I guess I'm not in a position to complain. Don't know why that green jellyfish is there, but whatever. And by the way, if you're curious and know, there are no doubloons to be had behind that ice wall right there. And there is, if you waste the time, a extra life. But what you have to do is you need to come back here with a strong bubble. By the way, here's the treasure chest. Bonk. Enter one key. You just need to go over there with the strong bubble to destroy the ice. Out. Then you need to go back with the float bubble to actually go up and reach extra life. Ah, crap. Yeah. This area is really annoying because you need to actually wait for the wind to be in your favor. Maybe. I don't know if it's actually ever going to stop being in my favor. Yeah, I'm getting blown right the whole time. Different areas have different wind patterns. Different rooms. Yeah, so now it's one left. Maybe it's depending on what part of the level I'm in. No, it's not. Anyways, these right here. I hate these blocks. Oh, okay, I can't stop crouching. Why can't I stop crouching? Yes, I really wish the developers didn't place that there. It's a serious pain just because it wastes a lot of your time. There we go. Whoa, what? I don't know if the buttons are just, like, unresponsive in this game sometimes, or... I know this game controls me really awkward sometimes, especially with the gliding slash floating. By the way, don't let yourself fall here. Like, I almost did right there. Bah. So I once managed to pull off a weird glitch right here, actually, where I got hit by that second green jellyfish. And I managed to find out there's at least one frame immediately after you get hurt in midair where you can actually jump. Anyways, I don't know when the controls seem unresponsive, if it's the actual game feeling unresponsive, if it's me not hitting the key right, or if it's just my emulator lagging. It could be any of those things, although the emulator shouldn't be lagging when playing this game. Thank God. Wind and ice together is a horrible thing. I'm going to try to go left here. And you can go down into that pit and it'll take you into another room, kind of like you did at the very beginning of this level. But ultimately it's not very fun, because you just have to take a long trek back all the way to the left. While dodging jellyfish. It's just slow overall. Okay, but no. Pressing the up button is really annoying in this game. For example, I was holding up right there. I wasn't pressing left or right. Also, in some areas of the game, it just won't let you crawl sometimes. Like, for some reason, sometimes when I try to crawl right to next to this red jellyfish, it just won't let me. Like, see, I'm holding up right now. I'm not pressing left or right. If you hold a certain direction and then hold up afterwards, right, hold a certain direction, start pressing up, and then let go of that direction, you'll keep going that direction. Which makes it virtually impossible to enter doors at times, actually. But overall, it's simply annoying. And of course, the balloons. Anyways, what do we actually need? No, I'll not fall victim to your tricks. What we actually want this bubble for is... Alright, there's no wind in here. So we can get back up here. Don't know. Yeah, I find it weird how the bubble popping sound bugs out if you pop a bubble with another bubble sometimes. Anyways, we can ignore that left spot for now. Let's just head on through here. Oh yeah, for some reason right here, if you try to run, you just get stuck. I don't know why. This game has all sorts of little bugs, but none of them are game-breaking, which is nice. A lot of the bugs in this game are just annoyances. Either making you go through the game slower, or stupid things like you, like having to going through doors for the most part. It still sucks, but could be worse, I guess. Come on. Oh, hey, you just float like that, Spongebob, that's okay. He's just standing on needles. On stalagmites. Although I have no idea why the gliding sound played right there for a minute. Here are your PR tree platforms. Thank you. I believe the wind does blow in this area. Or does it? Maybe not. It's kind of weird to keep track of where it does and doesn't blow. Anyways, as you've probably figured out already, you're going to see a lot of me using... What? Go away. Using these boots. These boots are beautiful. Do I get another bubble in here? Crap, I do, don't I? Yeah, see what I dislike so much about one particular coin, the balloon chest in this level, is that you have to do a lot of backtracking to actually get it. By the way, if you're wondering how you actually get through here, you have to crouch. Okay. I'm not sure if we really need that, oh yeah, you do need that normal bubble to get to one particular area over here, actually. To get up there, to get that key. And of course, getting keys is somewhat important. You know, you can actually, using these boots, because these boots are horrible, you can actually get up to the top right of this area without the normal bubble. Because the boots are cool. But, alas, I'm going to have to backtrack it the strong bubble again later. So we can backtrack more. But yeah, I was going to be using these boots a lot just for convenience matters for the most part, both in terms of running and having a higher jump. I'm gonna fall, aren't I? Oh, I want... Oh. Having 5 health is nice, because you don't start out with it. It's kind of like the whole taking things for granted deal. Darn it. You don't need to actually blow a bubble on that jellyfish to, Sometimes you can drop here. There you go. You don't need to actually blow a bubble on that green jellyfish to, get up here. You can just wait for him to go up and then jump past him. Anyways, that brings us back down here. So, you might be wondering where those last 5 doubloons are. Now we actually have all the keys and we know where the chest is. And we have easy access to it. Well, long story short, it's a pain in the ass. Oh. I love how everything that rolls in this game automatically rolls towards you. Oh wait, crap. Okay, I'm sorry, I have more pack checking to do. God damn it. Oh, I screw that up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cut this out, actually. Alright. Now, I wonder if Computer Studio lets you speed things up. I'm sure it does. I don't know if this music would sound like all sped up. Anyways, that whole thing could have just been skipped if I didn't accidentally jump down here. Because what I need to do is not jump down, and instead run across through here. But that was not over there for some reason. I can't run down that ledge for whatever reason may be. And now I can run on down. Just go back into the outdoor area that I just came from, in fact. Because fun. Thankfully, it's only right here. And Strong Bubble lets us get in and pick up our last 5 doubloons. That was a pain. This level managed, in conjunction with the minigame, this level actually managed to take up an entire episode. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I actually practiced more levels than I needed to in that case. I actually practiced 3 levels, because I'm going to have to practice, I don't know. I might have only need to practice 2, I don't know. You'll see next episode. Special cut. It's just special. And that is all of the doubloons actually in this entire chapter. So as you saw there, we're gonna unlock a chapter bonus, which opens up this area. Now I can't access this area or this area because I don't have all the doubloons in either of those respective chapters. But we can now go in here. You can't use items in these. These are nice little time challenges where you have to collect all of the doubloons. You need to know what you're doing, though, if you want to actually pull it off. I haven't really played them all that much, so I can't say I know how to complete them or anything like that. No bonus. Yeah, if you don't... You get a life, I think, if you win it, but if you don't, whatever. There's no penalty. I guess it's good for grinding if you're actually good at it. Anyways, off to the Tron bucket. Or not. By the way, notice, I have 6 maximum underwear now. Apparently every chapter, the game doesn't tell you this, but apparently every chapter you complete with all of the doubloons, you get an extra maximum underwear, which is awesome. New dramatic music, because dramatic encounters. Now, of course, it's nice to use your item in this fight that you got. That was dumb. Actually, I'll show off immediately. Maybe. There we go. You have a special death animation during boss battles. Anyways, there's a really dumb exploit in this level. For some reason, developers decided to put a platform up here, up on the rafter. And this is kind of a broken place to be, and you'll see why. You can just duck to avoid lasers for one. So you might be wondering how I actually hit the robot. You might notice that every now and then it retracts its claw a little bit to attack me. What you need to do is you just need to time it right so that you blow level as it's retracting its claw, and there you go. And you just hit it in the eyeball. I'm not waiting long enough. What? That was weird. Oh, let's be patient. There we go. What? It interrupts itself to try to attack me, and then interrupts that to actually block the bubble again. Yeah, if you do it too late, that'll happen. We'll actually hit the bubble. You might notice that this guy takes a lot of hits. Well, of course he does. You're hitting with a freaking bubble. He's lots of metal and whatnot. Anyways, eventually he breaks, and then he's just an eyeball. And what's supposed to happen is he like shoots lasers at you and whatnot. You have to dodge the lasers and just blow balls upwards at him. But from the raptors, you just shoot the bubble sideways and you're good. It's kind of dumb. Yes, you can. And that's the end of that chapter. How climactic. But yes, these chapters all function quite well on their own. Yeah, that is going to be this episode. Let's play. I just want to say Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for some reason. I don't know why. It's been a very long time since I played that game. Anyways, that's gonna be it for Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants. Not about Bikini Bottom. I've done so many Let's Plays that I have so many like titles in my head that I can't keep them straight. I'll see you guys next time in the next episode of Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the GBA, where we head on to the next chapter. I'll be out and about. We'll do stuff with Sandy, because it's fun doing stuff with Sandy, I guess. Bye, guys.